Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this episode, we are here in Cyanwood, but we need to get to Mahogany Town in order to get to the Lake of Rage. That is the point of this episode. For this episode, we have Marty the Scyther, Ness, the Quilava, Saturn, the Golbat, Engage, the Furret. We have Dreamcast, the Chinchou, and we also have Jaguar, the Hitmontop. Well, it's time to get surfing. If you run into a Tentacruel, you should probably fight it because you'll get a lot of experience. Not so with the Tentacool, but that's okay. Make sure to have plenty of antidotes though. And we're just stopping here at the Pokemart, and we're just gonna get a couple of things. Not too much, but not too little, as I always say. And while on our way, we're going to get a berry to give to the Miltank. I'm not sure whether it's enough, but it's all I can do right now. So now holy shit, what the fuck? So now we're gonna pass through Ecrotech City, and we're going to go to Mount Mortar. We got this Ultra Ball here, and now we're going to go inside of the mountain thing. Okay, and over here is an ether. Get your ethers. And right over here we have a boulder, so we're going to use strength. And maybe there'll be some cool stuff. Man, aren't these battles fun to watch? Anyways, over here we have a Hyper Potion, which I think is the first one I've ever had. I also end up giving Jaguar the Quick Claw, because he has the slowest speed. And here we have another Ultra Ball. I am very fancy. Guys, if you can't believe it, I found a nugget. It's time to make some money, or at least at some point. So I had no idea this was gonna happen, but look at that! It's a trainer battle. Pokemaniac Miller wants to battle, and surprisingly, we actually do pretty flippin' well. This Nidoking had no chance, and apparently Nidoking or Queen does the same thing. And then we have a reviving. Okay, and now we have some trainer battles outside of Mount Mortar. I didn't explore everything, but yeah, no, these trainers, man, they didn't stand a chance. against Jaguar. And here we are in Mahogany Town. Oh, maybe I should go in here. Wow, that is interesting. I think I'll get one of those. Bye.
So we're gonna be mainly what I want. Oh, it's me! It's me!
Yep, look at that. Isn't that a hoot? Anyway, as you can see, I almost accidentally go in there. Don't want to go in there. Alright, and so over here we have a max ether. And this is what you want to get, because it does maximum. And while it was a struggle, we were able to beat the slow bro. And now Dreamcast wants to learn Spark, so we are going to get rid of Flail. Well, it's time to try and catch the shiny Gyarados. Okay, so here is the battle with the shiny Gyarados. So I try to go for a Thunder Wave, but miraculously Dreamcast does survive and we land. So now Gyarados is paralyzed. And here I'm just contemplating what I want to do, because now I can't use my electric move. So I send out Saturn. And Saturn does pretty well. I just tried out a bite, but yeah, that wasn't really working. But we don't faint. And so again, we're just sort of contemplating here what we want to do, because there isn't really a good strategy in terms of getting anything done. But I send out Engage. We get hit with a Leer. I tried to go for a Mud Slap, though I think that was pretty stupid. And the thing with the Gyarados is that the Gyarados is going to hit itself, and it's going to do a lot of damage. We try to go for a Defense Curl. We get hit with Leer again. I'm trying to do a strategy, and clearly it's not working, so Engage. Not fainted, but again, kind of need to restructure my thinking. And then decide to go for Jaguar. Jaguar gets hit by a Thrash, but does survive, so that's cool, but can't do that. And I send out Marty. And Marty... Yeah, at this point, I basically decided, okay, I'm going to try and use some Pokeballs. So I try a Fastball. And that gets pretty darn close. 3 times, but not yet. Hit another Thrash. I'm like, okay, I can survive another hit. So I go for a Great Ball. Not quite. And as you can see, it's all up to Ness, really, because nobody can survive a hit. So I send out Ness. Gyarados gets hit, and I'm like, okay, now's the time. So I go for the Ultra Ball. And there we go. Gyarados is caught. Because realistically, there wasn't really going to be a better opportunity. The Gyarados would almost have certainly done the stuff.
Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. Number 130. Height, 21 feet, 4 inches. Weight, 518 pounds. It appears whenever there is world conflict, burning down any place it travels through.
Okay, so after completing that, which I was pretty happy about, we end up talking to Lance, and Lance wants to know what's going on with all this Gyarados business, so we're going to help with that. And then I end up keeping Ness in. I do want to spend some more time with Ness, Unfortunately, I've been neglecting him so much, so we're going to be doing that, doing a few battles, wild battles perhaps. And we're also going to be getting as many items as possible, so that's kind of all scattered throughout. And then in that house, it's at the top, okay? It's way up north. But if you go there, you can get a very special move. The move is Hidden Power. It's pretty cool. I don't know whether I'm going to use it. I can't say for certain, but it is there if we want it. And just like that, we are back in Mahogany Town. And there's not really much else to do, really. At least at this point, unless we want to do the very special thing that Lance is preparing to do. We are going to go back to Olivine City. And we are going to battle Jasmine. And then we'll obviously help Lance out. And I just wanted to do the last thing that I wanted to do was look at the Gyarados. Look at that. This is Genesis. The Gyarados. Pretty cool. If we ever want to use a Gyarados, we got one now. So that's pretty cool. Alright. And that is going to do it. Look at the team one more time. Things haven't really changed, but here's Ness. Looking cool. I hope to use Ness more. And here's Dreamcast, slowly getting up there. Now no Spark. That's pretty neat. And here's Marty. Marty's nice. Engage, again, all reliable. You gotta love Engage. Engage is just doing great. Saturn. I've been really mistreating Saturn. I know I want Fly, but I just in general, I haven't been treating him nice. And then here's Jaguar. Jaguar knows Rapid Spin now. And I don't know. But here's my trainer card. Woohoo! Got 5 badges or 6. Whatever. Who cares? See you later. Catch you later. Bye.